Hello everyone, the Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to review a new Hero Factory set from the 2012 new wave called Breakout. And today I'm going to review one of the 5 villains, and it's going to be one of the smallest, and it's going to be, Toxic Reapa. So here is the little bag, of course, right there, because now we do not have canisters anymore. You can see first the little, Toxic Reapa's face right there on the zip thingy, then the Lego Hero Factory logo up there, and of course Toxic Reapa on the background, some jingle palette, and as you can see, who is following him, it's Evo right there on the back, because Evo is Toxic Reapa is the enemy of Evo. Then you have the edge condition set number right there, and the fact that even if it's not a hero, you will still have a hero core in the set, which will give you 200 game points for the new Hero Factory web game. On the back, what is this thing? It's a connector and a ball joint together. It's not a normal construction toy. Then you have one picture scale of the side view of the Toxic Reapa's face, some details showcased right there, and of course Toxic Reapa picture here. Once again, some other pictures from the web game, and I think that's all for the bag, which can be opened and closed really easily. It works really like a charm, so it's really nice and pretty useful. Then we have the instruction booklet right there, with another ads for the web game and how to enter your code in the code Y10 on the hero core. You build this guy in like 16 steps right there. Parts list here, and picture showcasing the two enemies together, so Evo and Toxic Reapa. Then the two guys together once again, but this time it's for their combiner model, which looks like that, and that you can find on this web address. Then some ads for Black Phantom, and for the 5 heroes together, and then for the DC Universe superheroes, right there. The win page, and that's all for the instruction booklet. So first, the new parts or recolors included into this set. So first we have this armor of 3 in translucent green. You will have 6 of them in the set, so it's really useful and really cool. But I'm once again a sucker for transparent parts, so that's not really new, but I really like this part. Then you have the flam parts from the Lego system Sims, but this time in trans green, with, as you can see, a darker shade of green here, so it's really looking good in my opinion. Then you have the new type of armor, curved armor, big, as you can see, armor, but in black this time. You will have 2 of them, and you can find more of them in black in Black Phantom, and other sets have them in other colors. Right there. Then you have the Toxic Reapa's face, obviously, which is a new mod, and which is not symmetrical because you have some little details which are different from the left side or the right side, so it's really cool. Some type of syringe on the side, if I can say so, and really looking nice. Little axle right there. Some other new colors are this type of bone and this connector, which comes in trans orange, as you can see right there, so really good. And I think we will see more colors, but that will be on the frame. So the new other colors are these bones in lime green, and also these ones in dark gray. This one seems a little strange, but that's the first time we have these bones in new dark gray. As you can see, the frame is a white frame, so this means we will have 2 intermediate ball joints, which will be useful to link some parts on these connectors, and for the rest, pretty simple for the arms, the legs, and as you can see, the feet are some old Makuta 2008 feet, clawed feet, I can say so. Then it's time to build, I think, so let me just take my instruction booklet so I can see what I'm doing and if I'm doing it right, because obviously it's better that way. So first we'll link the armor, so, transparent ones. We'll link them on this side, right there, like that. We'll have no armor right here. Then we're going to link the armor on the body because it's pretty original. First, we're going to take this part, which was first released in Waspix, so it got 2 pin and 3 ball joints, as you can see. On the 2 ball joints on the side, we're going to link 2 small black armor. We're going to link this thing like that. And then we're going to take, excuse me, for the little shaky thingy, this bond right there, so connector plus ball joint, and on another piece of armor. It will be linked like that. Time to close the armors here, kind of like a triangular shape, if I can say so. I think that's all right, like that. And finally, we will link the head later on, thanks to this part, which will be put on the last remaining ball joint, like this. But now we're going to link the arms first. So first we need to use, once again, these parts. We're going to link them like that, with the holes on this side. Then we're going to link this little container, plus some hose pipe that you already know if you, for example, have bought Meltdown in 2010. Going to let the hose pipe goes through, well, goes on the side of the arm, excuse me guys, and going to link them here on this hole. I hope you can see. Then we have the little flame, which will be linked here. Then some another armor, but this time it will be linked here. Here we go. Finally, a bigger one, like that. And we're going to link this one now, which will be put on the side. We just have to do this thing a second time for the second arm, obviously. So let me just put this part like that. Oh, excuse me guys for these little problems. Here we go. And I think we are nearly done. Now just have to link the head. Let me just look for, yes, like that. I'm going to pause the guy, do a little turnaround, and then we'll talk about the articulations of this set. So I'm going to check if you can see him right. Well, I think this will do the job. So now let's do a little turnaround of the model. And I think that will do the job. So then the articulations. So first, the legs, which are pretty well articulated, because as you can see, there is not really that much of armor, so you can really turn the leg the way you want. The same goes for the knees right there. You can really turn them up to the maximum, if I'm correct, because there is no armor. And the same can really be said for the feet, as you can see, because you can really turn them all the way up or all the way down. So seriously, no problems at all for the legs. Which is not really the case for the arms, because obviously there is more parts, there is more things going on the upper side of the body. And excuse me, guys, if the hose pipe just fell off, going to attach him better, like that. So first we have the shoulder, but because of this part and this part, they kind of touch each other, as you can see. Still, you can do, well, you can't, you have to really move the hose pipe the way you want. So, yes, going to link them really in a tighter way. They will not fall off that way. We can't really turn them at 360 because the hose pipe follows the arm, so it's quite hard to turn it. As you can see, yes, excuse me, I'm saying mistakes. You can do this type of stuff. So, if you just have to play around with the hose pipe, and you will be able to turn the arm the way you want, I think. Then you have the elbows, which can be turned up to 90 degrees, a little less maybe, and of course you don't really have any articulation of the hands, even if you can turn this on the side or up and down if you want. So you can still point the direction you want with this little part. Then you have the neck, which can be moved first on up and down, and a little on the side, and then you have the connector itself, which add more articulation if you want to make him look down or up, but not that much on the sides, as you can see right there. And of course, you can also turn the connectors of this internet ball joints to move the VAT, if I can say so, up or down at the containers. And I think that's all for the articulations, guys. So let me just do first a little comparison shot with his hero, well, with the hero is supposed to flee from, which is Evo, right there. I think this will do the job, guys. And then, well, let's talk about Toxic Reapa for the final time. I'm going to do a little pause, and then I will talk about the sum up. So first, you have the color scheme, which is really great in my opinion, because you have two colors which contrast with each other. So you have the black, which is of course the darkest color possible, and you also have the lime green, which is really a more flashy color, as you can see, a more light, brighter one. And the same can be said for the transparent green, which really adds with its transparent aspect to the overall model, because it really gives the model a little things, a little plus, if I can say so. And you also have, as you can see, different type of flames, which really looks good. So yeah, really great color scheme. All the colors are well put. You will find mostly lime green, black, and transparent green on every part. So you will really have all the colors well represented on each part of the model. So it's really a good color scheme in my opinion. Really looking good, pretty original, and really nice. Then you have the part selection, which I think is really great, because even if you don't really have that tons of new molds, at least you have them in numbers. This means, for example, you have 6 armors like that, you have 2 black armors like that, you have 2 flames. So yeah, really overall many parts, hose pipe, for example, black armors everywhere. So seriously, even if it's really a small set, it's really full of interesting parts. And excuse me if there is some background noise, because I'm not at home. So yeah, but yeah, really overall model, great, nice section of parts, new parts everywhere, new colors. So yeah, really good in terms of parts. Then you have the building, which is pretty interesting because it's a biped, so a guy with 2 legs, but you still have an interesting body frame, which is made with the waspy part. So as you can see with the 3 armors right there, so really a nice construction for the body, and also the arms, which are really original with the fact that you do not have any horns, in fact no real horns, but more like armor with a flame at the end, hose pipes put here. So yeah, the building is really interesting because it's new, and it's kind of some nice ideas and a little fresh concept. You then have the articulations, which works well on the on this part, on the lower section. On the upper section, it's a little harder to turn the way you want, but still you can turn them pretty easily. Even the hose pipe do not really block the movement the way you think it would. So yeah, it's really okay. So yeah, a little problem on the upper side, but not that much. Once again, it's pretty good. And finally, you have the overall design. So excuse me, guys. No, yes, you have the overall design. Yeah, and I think now I can keep on talking. So the overall design is really great because kind of like Evo, Toxic Reapa is really a concept model. If I can say, it's really a concept because, well, they had an idea, make a little model with some big arms which can eject some poison, and so we did it great. So this means you have a good color scheme, really looking good, nice shapes overall. You really have tons of rounded shape. For example, you have the 2 big shoulder armors, then you have this part, then the hose pipe which got in a curved way, and then this thing is kind of, if I can say so, contrasted by the big armors on the arms, on the body right there. So yeah, overall, nice shape everywhere. So some people might complain about the lack of things on this ball joint because yeah, on some angle it looks a little weird, but because you have 2 containers on the side and 2 big shoulders, it doesn't really look that bad. Also, you have some people can complain about the lack of armors on the leg, but I think it's look better that way because you have thin legs first, then wider one, then wide part on the top. So yeah, it really gives Toxic Reapa a unique design and a unique look, if I can say so. And so overall, Toxic Reapa is a great model, really original, full of interesting parts, interesting construction, and so yeah, it's really one of the must-have of this new Hero Factory wave, in my opinion. So if you can find him in some toy store, I think you can go for him because seriously, if you do not, of course, like the overall concept, you will not like him. But apart from that, it's really a great set, nice concept, well done, full of interesting part, good color scheme. So yeah, overall, really a nice set, and I can only recommend you to buy this one. And that said, I think that's all for this review, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. I will happily answer them as usual. And that said, well, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and see you later for another video review. Bye bye.